Hey guys, System here, and this is Skyopolis 4. Hope everyone is well, having a utterly amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this pretty cool pack. And in between episodes, did a bit of stuff, not a ton, a little bit of troubleshooting, and I figured out what was wrong with this setup here with the runes. So you see here this little repeater, it was actually aimed completely the wrong way. So it's working fantastic, wonderful, and great now. It's doing everything it kind of needs to. I have it set up here so it only works with redstone signal. It's going to start making Rune real quick. Just have a crafting card and one of the runes of absolute power, and then it just tries to kind of make them over and over and over, and it's doing the thing. It's doing what it needs to. I also added a ton of mana here, so that is actually awesome. So we can kind of build it up. Then I can do like a big batch craft, just leave it on for an hour or two, get a whole bunch of these runes. You only need so many for the pack anyway, so just wanted to be able to auto craft these kind of in some manner, right? Using this method too with the crafting upgrade and the rune. You know what I mean? That kind of setup with the exporter works really well too, because it only ever tries to craft up one at a time. It never queues up two inside the system. It completely waits until the other one's done and pulls in the item before it sends the next one, meaning this can't mess up at all. It just kind of goes forever now, and is really awesome. So let's go ahead and make sure it needs a redstone signal again. Then we'll kind of head down here. The other thing I did, I guess, was set up some recipes here for these ender cells and these ones here. They're called... yeah, that's an energy cell. Is that the right one? And this one is an ender cell, right? Yeah, they're different things. So this thing here, the ender cells, basically when you get it, I think it only holds like 400,000, something like that, RF or something like that. Actually, it might be 0. But you see here, it has all kinds of different channels. It's basically a battery, right? But you then make these energy cells, right? So these ones are pretty expensive because you have to go through all the tiers. But you do that, you notice that it holds 700 and I guess 700 million is what it is. But if I shift that in, it increases that by 140 million. So just a very easy upgradable battery, which I get over 1 billion really easy, and then don't have to worry about power ever again, which is really nice. And then I started switching all our power cabling over to the ultimate universals from Mechanism. Main reason is they can connect to the flux points, and they're easy for us to craft now. And yeah, I don't have to use upgrades or anything like that. Plus these things work as batteries. You can see this like little section of what? 1, 2, yeah, 3 cables has almost 10 million RF in it. So yeah, they're the cables that work as batteries pretty much. So really enjoy them. They are a good time. Anything else I do there? No, I didn't do anything else. So anyway, so what we're going to get to today, I think, is go ahead and start automating some things. I'm going to go ahead and grab this thing. I think first, let's go ahead and set that up. Sweet. And we need 2 more cloches here. So we're going to go ahead and pop one here. Pop one probably over here. There you go. We're going to need change this cabling a little bit, I guess. So let's go ahead and get that one out of there. Don't need that. Don't need this one here. There you go. We'll just use that cable for this. This cable doesn't matter at all. Let's go to, it would be power. No, let's go to pipes, right? Go ahead and grab them. Sweet. We need to set up a material. We're going to need to kind of progress through the pack there, right? It's this stuff right here. It's called Ender Biotype. And that's going to be used for a lot of the late game stuff. So we need to get that going and growing now, so we can actually go ahead and produce everything we need here. Kind of move forward, and that'll be really helpful, right? So anyway, you can grow this stuff, oddly enough, in a cloche with a rune of absolute power. So if I go ahead, put that right there, then give this some water, right? Probably want some water. Maybe there, and then I guess here as well. This one here is going to be for melons as well, just because we need melons. So let's go ahead and do that and that. That'll handle that. And that should be everything. So if I go ahead and grab a drawer now, probably a couple of them. That looks good. And maybe a drawer key. Sweet. Let's go ahead and pump you here. The melon one will need a different drawer, right? So let's actually grab this one. That'll work. Sweet. Let's do that right there. And actually, no, the melon doesn't produce melon seeds, does it? It does not at all. Why am I doing the things I do? Let's go ahead and grab a regular drawer. That looks good. Cool and cool. Then we'll just get these locked and just kind of move on. Because, yeah, we need these materials, basically, and I just want to get it done, right? So, yeah, there we go. It's growing, it's coming out, it's doing its thing, and that is completely fantastic. If you just go to use some of these, you can see here, it's the only recipe you can do with these, so there isn't any more, so that is what we're doing. So, anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Also, I forgot this produced actual, like, full melons. I have to craft these another way into melon slices, but that's fine. And the last thing I did, I guess, was this here. I went ahead and just added crafters and open crates here, so I could set up all the liquid crafting recipes. We need to set up those in a couple minutes here. Kind of jump on. Should probably show you what we're doing here. Actually, before we do anything, let's go into our actual quest book. Grab us a bunch of stuff here. Here we go. How much money did we get there? 27 bucks. There we go. We've got a bunch of reward chests. Let's go ahead and see if we got anything good. I know there's different tier ones. I don't know if I got any of the high tier ones yet, but we may see if we get anything different. Just a bunch of hoppers. I do like the omnidirectionals. Got ourselves a crystal sword. Got ourselves a fluid duplication token. That would have been nice early on. A little bit of sand. So I don't think we got anything good. So I guess that's something. Anyway, go ahead and actually grab our sleeping bag. Kind of like so. And take a look in the quest book. So if we look in the quest book now, go to the start of something big. This is where we're headed right now. We're going to need to automate these here. These crystallized amber, crystallized obsidian. We need to be able to make these black iron ingots, automated. You know what I mean? So there's crystal in there. Then we're going to have to automate the shadow steel, which is going to be from the chromatic compound. This has a weird crafting recipe too. Throwing chromatic compound into the void and wait, you will see shadow steel rise up from the void. So we'll have to automate that. And this one here, we could actually do it with fluid, so we'll have to get that one done. Then we got to do quartz, then we got to do this stuff, and there's a whole bunch of things. So we have to go ahead, get them all done, get to the start of the process. Also, we can get into that extended crafting, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get that done now. And okay, I just went ahead and set up a couple recipes here for this crystallized material. So when I was setting this up too, you need to make sure you remove the slime side if you don't plan on exporting the exact amount of slime, which I don't plan on doing because it just means I have to access a different side of machine, as well as maybe worry about a buffer. So I'm just going to auto export that stuff, so that should not be a problem. I am waiting on some exporters here, but what we're going to do, put down a melting chamber. Then we're going to go ahead and grab a solidification. There you go. I'm going to have to access this one, I believe, on 4 sides, so I'm going to have to leave a space here probably. But what we'll do is just set up, I guess, another one over here. Then this right here, another solidification. So that'll be kind of our setup here. Then we're going to go ahead and export, I guess, magma blocks to this one is what will end up once I have some exporters. And this one will probably be the slime box that we have to, so it can melt that down to the liquids. Then we'll have some crafters here. So we'll end up with crafter here, crafter here. There you go. Probably get these spun around in the correct area, right? So let's go ahead and do that there. It's nighttime, so let's actually sleep. I love this thing because I don't have to worry about when I do my cuts. There you go. Go ahead and do this stuff right here. Bring that across somewhere, make sure it's linked up. That looks good. And that should handle that. Now we'll have the probably obsidian in this one. And we'll put the, what is this one here? This one is called crystallized amber into that one. Then we'll have to finally import this stuff. I think I have some importers. Let's go ahead and see if they're done. No, I don't have any importers either. Man, I need everything. Go ahead and grab them. Do we have our exporters at least? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and grab some exporters. There you go. That's cool. Need a exporter on this one and a exporter on this one. That should work fine actually. This one we're going to export slime. So let's do that because that is the obsidian one. And this one's going to take magma blocks. I think I need to make a recipe to automatically make this, but that looks really easy. I'll have to do that at some point. I think I have a good amount of it, just like 500 or so. You can see there it's starting to make the magma, and that's cool. This one should have started to make the actual slime. That's good. We'll have to move it from machine to machine because that's basically how it works, right? So let's go ahead, grab some of these here. So something like that, something like that. That looks good. Then we want to make sure we can go ahead and, these are good little fluid pipes too, so I'm not going to switch over to the other ones. So, but anyway, mechanism ones I should say, they actually work fine. Usually you don't need your fluids super fast, and these move, what, 50 millibuckets every tick? That's more than enough because these machines are pretty slow anyway, and there's no way to speed it up. So not too worried about that. And I guess all we really need is importers, right? So if I have an importer, this is done. So are you ready to go yet? Are you doing your thing? Do we have any importers here? This thing is so slow. There we go. We got 2 of them. That is fine. Let's go ahead. Toss these here. So we'd end up with a importer here, and then I can't get in there anymore. We're actually locked out, but that's fine. And I guess we just need to connect it like that. And that should effectively make that done. So if I go ahead and grab some amber here now, let's go ahead and see if we can actually grab like 2 of them. There you go. Start that recipe. See if it sends everything. It's going to send nothing. Why wouldn't you send anything? I probably did something very basic wrong. No? Did it actually do it that quick? Wait a sec. Oh yeah, 2 of them. It does batches of 2, doesn't it? Let's go to amber again. Totally confused. There we go. Let's do 4 this time so we can actually see it. It does like the first batch after it's been waiting for a while, like almost instantly. So it's a little confusing. But after you leave this machine for a while and come back to it, if you do 1 recipe, the first one's literally just instant. It's weird how it works. It's like it has this cooldown here is waiting down, and after it's kind of weighted down, it'll do it instantly. So that works there. And then we should be able to grab the obsidian ones as well now. So we go ahead and grab some of them. Try making like 4 of them so we can actually see and make sure it's actually doing it. There we go. That is fully automated. And, that is actually really sweet. Really simple. And looks like everything's done. I don't need any speed upgrades on this one at all. So I guess we'll just leave it like that. And okay, the next one we're going to set up here is probably going to be the shadow steel, right? So let's go ahead and grab that, this. Probably need this and that as well. And I've already gone ahead and made a couple recipes here. So I have the rose quartz. So that is just that there, just craft recipe. Then I did I guess that one is, rose quartz, then polished rose quartz. This one can actually be done in the weak eroding, so it's just a drop recipe, right? So that one is super simple. I will need a piece of that though. So let's go to rose here. See, we have one. Awesome. Do we have any chromatic? Hopefully. There we go. Got 4 of those as well. Because I'm going to have to filter these. And I also made a recipe here for this one. So this is for the chromatic compound. And again, liquid recipe. So super simple. We won't have to like do it this way. We only had to pretty much do the first one like that. So that is actually pretty cool. And I think we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually get this part of it done. I have to start using this crafter here. Do I have no slots left? I have one right there. Look at that. That's a happy little slot. Let's get that one out of there. Here we go. Let's head down here. Now the weak eroding, that's going to be this one here, right? So we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. That should be able to handle that. We will have to filter this, so it's only whitelisted to pick that up. I added a couple different item collectors here too, because I know if this one here, next recipe we're going to put here, if I have it grabbing just what I want it to, like the chromatic compound, then it's going to grab the components for this, right? So it's going to grab this stuff. So I have this one set down to a 3x3x3. That way it can't grab the components, right? So that's kind of the idea. Just keep everything kind of separate and filtered, just small little areas. So this one is a 3x3x3 as well. So it's kind of like just doing this little area. This one will just do that. This one doesn't have anything to pick it up. It's just a way to make sure it doesn't mess anything up, right? Anyway, I want that on whitelist, so let's do that. And is that everything? Wait, how did I end up with 2 recipes? Oh no, that's a filter. Here you go. Go ahead and put the recipe in there, right? And let's see if these work, right? So let's go ahead and grab some rows. And I guess we'd grab, let's say 64 of these, right? So go ahead and grab that. It's going to drop it all in there. Hopefully get all picked up. Looks like it did. And that should be good, right? So I want to make sure it is actually done, right? The best way to test this, I guess, come up here. Yep, it's good. And then we need to make sure this can make chromatic as well, right? So let's go to chromatic. Sweet. See if we can actually make 64 of those. Looks like everything is good. Drop in the stuff. And okay, we got a problem. Let's go see what happened here. What's going on there? Machine doesn't accept what? Does this I've had this happen in the past. Sometimes these like open crates and stuff won't accept custom items. Let's try something else here. Let's go to a shoot. Let's try one of these. Yep. And do that. Nope, that didn't work. I know what we could do. If this doesn't work, nothing will. Let's go to a crate, right? We'll send it into a crate and then just hopper out of that. Or shoot out of that, I should say. Where's a regular crate? Just any kind of crate. This crate would work. Let's go ahead and make that. There you go. That's fine. Go ahead and get this one out of here. And see if the items actually go in there now. Yeah, see, it doesn't like these. Something in that recipe does not like open crate. Oh, they're not playing well together. Then I should be able to drop those from there. There you go. That's good. That's so odd. Anyway, let's head up this way and make sure our recipe is actually being registered here. It's processing a whole bunch of obsidian dust. That's going to be a little hinge point here. But it looks like it's actually doing everything. Except for... Actually, I'm confused. Is it... It should be making the chromatic compound. I wanted to get through this and see what's going on. Let's actually cancel that for a second. Because I think it made it, right? So we go to chromatic. Yeah, we got 64. I don't know why these ones are modified, but anyway, let's go here. Try making 64 again, and trying with a fresh recipe. See if it actually goes through it this time. Why is it not registering the chromatic compound in the recipe? What have I done wrong? What is it that I, System Collapse, have totally borked here? Like, this should be working, right? That's grabbing the items, obviously. It's going in here. It has to be, right? I should see one here sooner or later. Maybe I have the range on this one still high? No? What Wait a second, I am so confused. Oh, there it is. I'm seeing them. They are coming in. Okay. So that should register the... Done. Okay, it worked that time. Okay, cool. Don't know what happened the first time. Probably because the way I did the recipe, right? I had it blocked and I fixed it and did stuff. But that should automate that, and that should handle that part. So the next part of that is going to be to actually do that shadow metal, right? So where was that stuff at? Shadow steel. That's what it's called. So this one here, I think we can do this one pretty easy. So let's go ahead and grab this. Go over here. Let's go to, I guess, shadow. shadow steel. Go ahead and grab that. Set this recipe. See if it'll actually grab it. Is it on the wrong side? That looks good there. That's cool. So 1 chromatic compound equals 1 shadow steel. We'll need a crafter. And then we'll need a chest. So I have a channel right here. So we actually have everything we need. So let's go ahead and grab all that stuff. We'll just, I guess, have to dig a hole in this one. We're using a new building to do our crafting now. Let's go ahead and head to here, because the other one's getting a little full. Anyway, we'll just do something like that. I like them facing up, because that makes more sense. So if I could actually grab this puppy, get onto the right tool. There you go. Go ahead and aim it up, and then make this the channel. That'll be the export, and then all we need to do is throw that in there, right? So that'll be that part of it. Where did I have the hole? I need a couple spaces here. I always make one space and can't get out, and that's not a good time. So next part of this is going to be going down to the void, right? And we got some of those items at a chest early on. They're called like balloons, right? These here. Should be able to set a block that we can stand on down there, kind of get everything done. And I think we have everything we need, right? So we'll export to this chest, shoot it out, do that, and collect it. I think that's the entire automation. So let's go see if we can actually get this done here. Let's make sure we have a little extra placement blocks. There you go. Get down close to the void as we can without going into it. Maybe here. There you go. Awesome. And actually, I'd like to be central too. That'd actually be nice. Let's drop straight from this block. This so we could say we're in the right spot. What is the, what is it, 256, 256? Is that what it is? Yeah, it looks like it. 256, 256. So let's go down. There you go. We'll go down a little bit more. Maybe right here. Maybe one higher. There you go. Let's try that. So that's good. No, that's a little too low. Let's go up a few more. Let's go ahead and break this, I guess. Is that set to off? It is too. We need it on this here to slow, normal. There you go. Go ahead and break that puppy. Then we'll just go up like 2 blocks higher. And then we'll kind of do it from this point on. So anyway, this is a weird little automation here. So it's kind of neat. But anyway, let's grab some lamps. It's going to end up super dark down here. So that is something. Get that out of here. Get this one out of here. Get that out of there. Then I guess we'll throw down one of our ender chests. The main one would be this one, right? So we're going to drop out of this one. So just do something like that. Then we'll get some lamps on this because I would like to. We're not going to be able to put a lamp on that. We'll just put a piece of cobblestone here. Put the lamp on the cobblestone, I guess. Could I have some lamps? There you go. Sweet. So we can actually see what's going on down here. That might be nice. Cool. And then we are going to... Oh, I'm going to have to move that one more up anyway, but it doesn't matter. We'd have just a chute going off this, right? So we'll just do this right here. And I guess see what happens. So if we go to, I guess, what is there? Shadow steel. Tell it to craft one of them, right? You know, it's going to drop it in the void. And now a new material is coming up. So this is the material here. That is cool. We're going to probably lose some of these lamps, but I'm okay with that. No, we didn't lose any. There we go. We'll need a collection chest. So we'll do this. Go ahead and grab an advanced collector. Do that right there. That is absolutely horrible. And I also can't see again. So that is miserable. Let's go up here. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and finally put down a cobblestone so we can see again. Because lamps are kind of important. Sweet. Let's just cover it. There you go. That's good. Then set this to actual just shadow steel. Might as well have this one on max range too. Just so we can grab everything. And let's see if we can make 64 of this stuff, right? So let's go to shadow. Go ahead and grab that. Actually, I should do this too. Because it may complete the recipe if I put that in there. Let's see if that works. Then go ahead and see if we can try to make our shadow again. So let's go to shad. Grab 64. No, I just want 64, man. Sweet, sweet. Drop that. Let's see if it starts dropping stuff. I may have to go cancel that recipe first. Yeah, I'm going to have to go cancel that. Then we're going to have to refire it. It didn't like the length of time, I guess, in between recipes. Not a big problem, but just weird stuff when you're working with automation, right? It has weird stuff that you just get used to, right? So let's cancel that. Oh, no, it is processing. Was it dropping it and I didn't see it? Wait a sec. Is it here? Do I have the wrong chest? Wait, what? Is it like grabbing it instantly? No? Huh, what did I do wrong here? I need to figure out what I did wrong here. Took me 2 seconds to realize what I did wrong, so we're gonna go ahead and do it again. I had the collector set to blacklist instead of whitelist. Oh, yeah, this should work now, right? So it's gonna whitelist this. It was grabbing, I believe, anyway, it was grabbing the chromatics, right? So if we go ahead and grab the shadow now, let's go ahead and grab that. Try to make 64 this time. Try this one more time. Should start dropping it this time. They should start coming up and get picked up, right? There you go. I think they're being picked up. They're going in the system, and that automates that really easily. So yeah, that was the issue. I was just being a derp, messing up my blacklist and whitelist like I always do. But anyway, that should be automated now. I just want to go ahead and see if it's actually being registered by the system. Every once in a while, when I do ender chest crafting, I have an issue where it just doesn't see it coming in the system that way. It's pretty rare, but it happens sometimes. But it looks like it's working just fine, right? Stored processing. All those numbers line up. Everything's great. I guess all I need is a couple speed upgrades in there, and that is effectively done. So that is one more material. We're actually jumping through them and getting through them very quickly. So that is really sweet. Okay, I went ahead and set up a bunch of recipes here. I just need to kind of get them in place here. I guess the first one I needed was this here. It is the diamond ingot. Going to be one thing we need. That's going to be done in an induction smelter. So I got that one done. We needed biotite dust. So that stuff that we're growing now can actually be done in this, I believe. So let's go ahead and throw that there. Then we need emerald dust. That's going to go into a pulverizer. I think we could have done that in the crusher as well, but I haven't used this thing, so I just set it up over here. So that's good. And then I guess everything else is from the mod itself, right? So these are, I think for the most part, crafting recipes, except for these two we need to automate. So let's go ahead and throw these in here. Let's do that, that, and that. Awesome. Oh, did I do the ingot yet? I don't think I did the ingot yet. I need this. I haven't done this recipe. Let's go ahead and grab that. There you go. And then toss that into there. We got one slot. Go to, what is that? Black iron. Let's go ahead and grab some of that stuff there. Sweet. Grab ourselves a few. And we should get a quest for that one. So that is cool. Then, yeah, this is the progression, right? So the next thing we need to do are these black iron slates. So we'll get that done. Then it wants us to make these black iron frames. What was the recipe for that? Which just takes one of the slates. So we're good there. Wants one of those diamond ingots, which we might be able to do right now, actually. Go ahead and grab diamond ingot. Right there. If I go ahead and ask for one of those, is it lit up over there? Yep, it's lit up. So that's good. It's actually already done. Let's go ahead and grab a diamond. See if we can get one of them. So I'll handle that quest. So that's cool. And then we'll finally be able to get into these basic components and the first crafting table for this mod. So yeah, that's what we're going for. So let's go ahead and set up the last of this, I guess. So we'll need this. Also, I set up a bunch of new channels here of chest. I've been staring at this too, looking at the patterns. There's like, I came up with 7 different patterns for just using the one color, right? I feel like there should be more than 7. I stared at it for like 3 minutes. So if I'm missing one, it's going to drive me nuts. But anyway, I got 7, but it doesn't seem right that there be only 7. But anyway, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm told dork and just missed the pattern. Either way, I guess it doesn't matter too much. But like I said, I spent too much time staring at it. Anyway, let's go down here. We're going to set up a couple more crafters, right? So we got 2 more. Go ahead and set one right here, one right there. I need to make sure I know which is which too. So let's put this one on this side and this one on this side. Just so they're matched up with the recipes, right? So we'll need one ender chest here. This one's going to be for the black iron slates. So let's do that. And this one over here is going to be for the luminescence, which is what it's called, right? So we need this recipe right here, right? So that's one of the things we need the biotite dust for, as well as the emerald. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. Get that all automated. So that should be good there. Wait, let's go ahead and head over this way and start working on this stuff, right? Oh, I'm also falling into the void for no apparent reason. Anyway, it's such a mess over here too. I've kind of given up on it in this pack. We're just going to make it work, but it's just a sea of chaos here. I know in the future when I do create, just spread it out a lot more because, yeah, it's been a little problem. We'll probably go ahead and just use this too. I'll have to speed this up. I can speed this up, no problem. I just want to get the recipe working on this, I guess. So that is good. And hopefully this is the right one for this. Also, I did drop off my luminescence. Let's drop that off real quick. There you go. Because otherwise I'm going to completely forget about it and not know why the recipe's messed up. There you go. Then we'll go ahead and do our slates with the press there, which should be, this should be the easy one actually. I mean, they're both easy, but we need to get them done. But anyway, let's go ahead and use this as a placement block. Something like that there. something like that there. Then we'll need a pipe or something. So let's grab some pipes here. And we need to filter these on the extract too. I need to remember that. So let's go ahead and grab you. Otherwise, I'm going to do the recipe and go, why didn't this work? And it will be just the extract filter, because this machine has to be filtered on the extract. So that's a thing. At least this does, this depot, right? Anyway, let's do that there. Let's go ahead and pull that out. That should be good. Actually, I should be able to queue up a slate right now. Get one for the filter, right? So if I actually do this, do that, you should get one in there. That's cool. And then it's going to do that. Like I said, it's going to be a little slow right now, but not too concerned. Then we'll do that. Awesome. Need to grab the rest of my ender chest too. Do I have, oh man, I left them in the chest. Let's go grab those real quick. Try that one more time. That's good. Then just right click that puppy, hopefully. There you go. Get ourselves that in there. Add a filter. This is the filter, right? Go ahead and submit it. Then finally we should be able to put this in the chest. Now if I order up 2 or 3, it should go through the process, right? So if we go to slate, let's see if we can actually get, you know, like 3 of them, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Get them 1. It should, I think, does it send them all at the same time? It does too. It doesn't even care. But I think it only press 1 at a time, right? And that will send it through. And that automates that. So we've got the slate done. That one is done. Next one is going to be the actual, I guess, luminescence. So we'll need this one here. We'll use this and this. We're going to use that little drawer setup we used to make sure the things don't get jumbled up, because there's so many items like we did with this one here with the flux. But where am I going to do it? It's a total mess over here. This one's going fast, and I'm not using this. This is when I was doing the, I guess, manual flux dust. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I just dropped a gold hopper in the void, but I'll never use that hopper anyway, so I'm not really upset. How am I going to get this in place? I need some cobbler or something. Let's do this here. Let's do that there. Oh, that is totally wrong. Please don't lose that. There you go. Go ahead and do that. Then we'll do something like this here. Set that there. Then we'll pump out of the controller and then move it to the recipe in there. But we'll pump in via the ender chest, right? So that's kind of the idea. Just keep everything sorted. Don't have to worry about numbers, about a chest overfilling. Nothing like that. Just kind of handle all of it for us. Actually, I won't even do that. That should filter itself. So let's not do that. Let's grab a ender chest, right? So I need a place to pipe into that actual controller, right? So we'll just do that there. This here. Then I have to break some connections because this is a pointless one. Don't need you, but I do need a extract right there. Then we're going to need a speed upgrade. That's good. That should handle that. Then I should be able to queue in 1 luminescence, right? So if I actually try to order one right now, should fill that drawer ball for us. Oh, we're missing something. No, there's no way I'm missing lapis dust. What are you talking about? Must be the wrong lapis. Let's grab the recipe real quick. We have this one. This is the one we have. So let's go ahead and use that one instead. Seemed to be the only issue with the recipe. So let's go ahead and throw that back in the crafter. So awesome. Let's order one of them, right? So we need one of them. Luminescence? Wait, I just put that in there. Oh, did I just put that in the chest? Let's go to crafting. No, I didn't. Wait. Where is it? Where'd it go? Let's just grab another one. I think I just put it in the chest or something. I'm going to have to check the video. I totally put it in the wrong spot, though. But anyway, there we go. Then we'll go ahead and do that. It might be over in the mixer, to be honest. But anyway, let's go ahead and put that there. Cool. Go ahead and grab the luminescence. Awesome. We have it now. We'll finally click start. Yeah, it might be in the drawer wall. I guess we'll have to go find out. That's probably where it's at. I want to break that one cable there because it's just been sitting there for a while. Is it there? Yeah, there it is right there. We hunted it down. So that is the one that messed up. Go ahead and get rid of that. Then we go ahead and just lock this wall now. These are already all filtered. We don't have to worry about it. So that is fantastic. Then I should just have to pipe the items in there, right? So let's actually go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and do this. Awesome. And do we need this sped up? I mean, why not, right? So let's go ahead and speed it up if we can. If we can actually target what we want. There you go. And that should be a luminescence in there. Yeah, we actually got it, right? Did we actually get it? Give me it. There you go. So we have that now. Now I guess all we have to do is extract on this one as well, and then we are done. I'm almost falling into the void again. Go ahead and add a filter. Make sure it's a whitelist. That's awesome. And this should be effectively done now, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure this is broken. That's cool. Drop off the luminescence. That should finish off the recipe. Then I should be able to queue some more, right? So if I go ahead and say, I want to make another 10, can we do it? Will it let me? There you go. I think that's working. Let's see if it fills up and actually starts doing the thing, right? Come on. You gonna do your thing? Yeah, there you go. Actually done. Let's go ahead and make sure the recipe is actually complete. And if so, we are right as rain. I'm just going to spin things around though. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. We have the Luminescence complete. So that is actually fantastic. What were the items we actually needed to craft here? It was the frame, component, and table, right? So let's go to frame. Let's make one of these. Let's grab that. Then it was a component. Grab that puppy, right? So we have that one done. And then finally the crafting table, right? And then we should be able to straight up make that. Oh, we're missing a catalyst? Did I not make the... I didn't even see this one. We apparently need a catalyst recipe. Let's see what that is real quick. So we want a catalyst. Check that out. Sweet. Oh, this is something new. Oh, what is this? Maybe we'll save this for the next video. Throw a chromatic compound into a beacon beam and wait. You will see the refined radiance rise up. Another one of these weird crafting recipes. So I think this is going to be a pretty good stopping point. We'll kind of jump back next video and get some of those radiances made. And yeah, just continue with the automation and continue with the progression through this pack. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.